How we doing, people? This is Brian over here in Virginia, and we're just taking a look at the scenery here at this rest stop. I had to stop and get me something to drink, so I'm going to try this Dole lemonade. And just to give you an overview, if you've never been to Virginia, I mean, it's got to be 65 right now, 70 maybe, 68, somewhere in that range, and it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, I'll just say this. I just went to the restroom, and I mean, you want to talk about super clean? Now, these people take pride in their stuff here in Virginia, okay? We're over here at like a little bench area where everybody can stop. You can hear the trucks and going down the interstate or wherever this is, the main road. And I'm traveling back, right? I'm coming back home. But I'm just here. I'm in this little rest area. You can hear the birds chirping. And it just feels like a nice spring day. Even though it's towards the end of the evening here, it's going to be dark in a few hours. Just traveling the highways and getting back closer to the airport. It's just beautiful out here, people. If you've never been to Virginia, you've done it wrong. I'll just say it like that. You should go to Virginia. They say Virginia is for lovers, you know, and I'll tell you what, you've got to be a lover to see this state, because you'll love it. I guarantee you. The people are really nice here. The scenery is just unbelievable. The mountains and all the area around it is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm from upstate New York area, where it's actually very beautiful. But you know, the birds are chirping. It's like a nice warm spring day. And we'll just give you an overview here. Take a look. You can see the birds. They're walking around there. I hear them chirping. They're up in the trees. You got people walking through the park, rest area, whatever you want to call it. They got these nice picnic tables where you can stop and have your lunch or whatever. I mean, look at the trees. They're blossoming. You see the blue sky? It's absolutely beautiful out here today. And I mean, like I said, the restrooms are super clean, and that tells you something about an area. They got people, look at the maintenance people changing the garbages out. They got people that live right up in amongst us here, way in the back. And it's just absolutely beautiful. If you've never been to Virginia, I really suggest that you take time out of your life to actually just cruise through the areas. There's so many little hamlets and so many little stores, and it's a throwback. I'll tell you, it's a throwback. It makes you feel like you're in 1979 all over again. But the grass is green, the birds are chirping, and I'm out here. I'm on my way back, people. I'm on my way back to the compound, and after a long 2 weeks worth of work, I've got some sun. You know, you can see I'm a redneck anyway, but I'm definitely got some redness to my skin. It was a good trip. It was I had a couple of fellas I worked with I really enjoyed working with, and the job was long hours. But you know, when you work long hours like that, you just have to put things into perspective. You know, there's a lot of people out there that don't even understand long hours, but it's a sense of pride, okay, and satisfaction when you're done with a job like that. That's the work scope was pretty massive, and the big takeaway: nobody got hurt. When we put the engine back in, the facility got up and running. There wasn't even an oil leak or a water leak or anything. So we did a really good quality job, and it's something to be proud of. You know what I mean? When people shake your hands when you leave and they say, you know, they'd love to have you back again, that says something. When they'd love to have you back again and not just shrug their shoulders and look at you like you're the problem, you know, but they actually appreciate you. That's Virginia, okay? That's Virginia for you. That's the Virginian people, and I would be remiss if I didn't include that the people here are absolutely part of Virginia that you want to see and experience. I'm from the East Coast, like I said. I mean, the East Coast gets a bad rap. I mean, especially upstate New York. they get grouped in with the people that are downstate, and there's quite a few places I go to downstate, and in the city itself on Long Island, and there are some good people down there, but for the most part, they really don't. They're not warm, welcoming. They're not really. How do I put it? They're just not friendly. You know what I mean? They have a way about them that if you're not already hardened in the crucible of life, you'll look at them as though they're actually disturbed. I come from an area where people are very short with you. They're quick. They don't stop and talk to you. Like down here, if you stop, if you even look in someone's direction, they're saying hello to you, and they want to sit and have a conversation with you. They want to know about you. They're genuinely concerned. Pretty much anywhere in the South is like that. But just really Virginia itself, though, I was on an area that was really close to West Virginia. And if you know anything about me, West Virginia holds a special spot in my heart because it's just really, really down home. It's beautiful people down there. And it's been a while. It's been about 4 years since I've been in Virginia. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm on my way home, and I already can't wait to get back. If I got to come back down here for a job, I ain't even going to think twice. I'm going to come down here, I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to get that cornbread, and I'm going to go back to the compound, and I'm going to be proud to know that I did it right. And I didn't sit there and say to myself, oh, here I go again, I got to do this other situation, this other job. I didn't do that. My perspective was on point, and I looked at it like, here's an opportunity to go and get some extra cash, extra, whatever I want, really. I can take that overtime that I made here, and I can maybe work on my truck, get some extra parts. But more than that, the experience. Because here's the deal: it's the things in life that you look back on later and you say to yourself, that was a really fun time, that was a good memory. That's all you really have. Yesterday's gone, and tomorrow's already going to start. So today's all you've got. But I hope you get a chance to come enjoy this area. If you ever do any traveling and you're going through Virginia, I want you to stop. I want you to go to some different little towns that are on your way through there. There's a lot of switchbacks and winding roads, and you can literally spend a week down here in a blink of an eye. But I'll tell you what, the people are nice. If you're one of these new generation kids or millennials or whatever you want to call them, zennials, and you might not want to come here though. Virginia might not be for you. I'm talking about people 40 years old and older. You will love it down here. But if you're one of the younger folks that you don't like when somebody addresses you without your pronouns, okay, you're not going to like it, because the women down here, you stop down to a store or a local little pub or something, they call you honey. They call you baby. They say, oh, good morning, sugar. You have a great day now, darling. That's what they say down here. That's what they do. And, you may sit there and get offended and shrug your shoulders, but at the end of the day, maybe your parents raised you wrong. But down here, they raised them right, because they're trying to make people feel special, whether you have 2 cents in your pocket or $2 million in your pocket. They're genuine. And that's what I would say about the people of Virginia. They're genuine and they care. But this is Bry. I'm just giving you an update on my travels, and I'm just giving you a perspective on. I'm pulling over and I'm smelling the roses, literally. So I'm gonna get my. I got some sandwich meat, and I could go to a restaurant, but the situation is I go to eat out to eat all the time, when I'm on the road. And sometimes I like to go to the grocery store. I got some really nice, what was it? It was honey cured ham, and I had some onion rolls. I made a nice with some spicy mustard on it, and that's what I've got. I've got some smoked turkey up there. I'm going to go ahead and make some more sandwiches. And to me, I'm going to put some potato chips on it because I love it like that, with some spicy mustard. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy this before the sun goes down. And like I said, you do what makes you happy, But I'm on my way back to the compound. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm headed home after 2 weeks. I'm ready to get back. I'm ready to start some of the projects. This warm weather has really got me thinking about my my truck. You know, and hey, listen, just because my projects aren't done doesn't mean that they've been forgotten about. They're just put on hold. There's certain things in your life that have to take priority, and you know, making money enough to run your family, enough to keep the compound up to date, you have to go out and you have to earn a living. So your other projects and your the things you hold near and dear to your heart, they sometimes have to come secondary. And you know, that's not a bad thing. That's actually a sign of that you've got your priorities in check, people. So, I mean, don't you look down on me for not having my truck done. Don't you do that. Because at the end of the day, as sure as the sun's going down tonight, and as sure as it's going to rise tomorrow, that 86 Dodge Ram, it's coming together, and it's going to be beautiful when it's done. So, I already see it done in my mind's eye. So, anyway, this is Bry. You hear the Jake brake. All right? You heard the Jake brake on the truck. I'm next to a highway, but I hear the birds chirping. This is Bry. I got to get on down the road. I'm going to enjoy this lemonade. You have a good night, people.